What is going on, people? Welcome back. We are at Kyalami and I've had to jump straight into qualifying here at the beginning of this video because we haven't got much time. We've got just enough time to complete 2 laps. So we've got the soft tyres on. We've got enough fuel to complete the 2 laps. Let's hope we can do something here. This is actually the last qualifying lap of this Kyalami qualifying section of the race. Obviously, as you can see, we set a 1:36.7 earlier, and this is the last lap as well, so I've got to hope that we can improve on the lap time here, because I want you to witness the lap time that qualifies in first place. So let's just see where we are with the delta right now. It's not telling me, so I'll take it we're going to go into this blind. We've got 1 minute 40 seconds till the end of qualifying. All we need to do is improve on a 1:36.7 and I think we'll be okay. At the moment the qualifying's going well. As we come down the hill, we're going to swoop to the left hand side and then leave the car on the left hand side of the track to then cut in. There you go. And then get a nice straight exit. Acceleration through straight car is a lot better than a turning car. Over the curb on the right hander, slightly late brake into the last corner, using the curb on entry and then using the curb on exit. And it was 1:36.711. It is a 1:35.377. So there you go. You've witnessed the fastest lap time. I'm sorry about how the video started. It was a bit confusing for me as well, to be honest. But yeah, this was pre-recorded a while ago, I think. And yeah, I just wanted to get the Kyalami part of the series over and done with. So this is part 10 of the Grand Slam series in the R class. We've gone back to the Porsche. We've had a few races with the McLaren, but we've switched back to the Porsche and we are at Kyalami. So far we are qualified in first place. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, we like Kyalami as well. I don't know if you follow my YouTube channel, but if you do follow it, you'll notice it is one of my stronger tracks. Probably between this and Laguna Seca, I can normally hook most corners up consistently lap by lap, and it makes us in turn a very dominant force around there. I think most feature multiplayer players that I come up against here, if I've got the right car, the right tools, I can win the race. Obviously you come up against pro drivers or more experienced, then obviously things get a bit tricky, but I'd still definitely put myself up there. We're going to sort the fuel out here, so we go to 6 laps and then knock it back down to 5. Like you can see, we'll go for 2 knocks down actually, because we're starting from the front as well. Medium tyres, and we are ready to race. We're at the front. We've got a Porsche, similar Porsche just behind us, and we've got one next to us as well. This is the start line. Hopefully we can clear off, leave these guys behind in the dust. That'd be nice. We've got one guy sticking with us next to us. We're gonna sort of put the car on the right hand side, not too much though. Down into first gear. He gives us a bit of a tap from behind to let us know he's there. Top man, cheers mate, appreciate it. And that hopefully will be the last we see of him. Hopefully we'll just clear off now, get the 5 laps done and move on to the next race. But so far in this series we are knocking the races out the window. We are just doing them one by one. We've only had one knockback, which was at Road America, which we failed to win the race and qualify first. We qualified first, but we didn't win the race and we didn't get the fastest lap of the race. But it was probably the most entertaining race for me personally during this whole series. So how does that work? But hey ho, we're going to have to go back to Road America at some point. It's not the end of the world. At the moment, we're here at Kyalami in South Africa, coming around the top left-hander at the top of the hill, onto the back straight, approaching this fast left-hander, obviously starting at the right hand side of the track, cutting across to the left and then finishing on the right, then swinging the car back over to the left. braking very late apparently as well. And then we're coming towards the end of lap 1 here now, and we're in first place, and I fully expect us to be in first place in the Porsche round Kyalami. I'd be very surprised if we were coming up against someone stronger than us right now, and I don't think it was the biggest of lobbies either, to be honest. So here we go into the first corner, right hand side of the track, braking late into first gear, using all of the curb on entry, swoop to the left, cut back over to the right, ride the car through this corner, second gear, using the curb on entry, using the curb on exit, and we're nearly 3 seconds up. Slowly linger the car back over to the left hand side of the track, late brake into this braking zone, down into second gear, get it close to that inside curb and then accelerate through, back up into third, from left to right side of the track, heavy brake zone, into first gear, using the curb on entry, using the curb on exit, leave the car on the right hand side of the track, brake into second gear, use the curb on entry, use the curb on exit, accelerate full throttle all the way up the hill from there onwards, leave the car lingering on the right hand side of the track, late brake at the top of the hill, down into first gear, let the car's gearbox ride you around the top there, and then squeeze the throttle till the rear wheels will grip through, and then leave it on the right hand side of the track, cut to the left flat out. You want to be going flat out on the throttle through there, leave the car on the left hand side of the track in this braking zone, and then at the last second cut to the right, accelerate as in a straight line as possible, then slight brake here but use all of the curb. Don't do that, that's not how you take that corner. We get a penalty just to kick us in the teeth for it, but there you go. And then we're literally going to do it all over again, and this is going to be lap 3, and I think that definitely would have been the fastest lap of the race as well, which is really frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. Heavy brake into this first corner here, leave the car on the left hand side, and then look, cut to the right like that, and then slow the car down into second gear. We've messed it up again, and I'm not going to follow laps if I'm just going to be messing them up. And we're 6 tenths down. That's going to be hard to bring back now as well, so crazy. 6 tenths down, unless that last lap we set. It's going off our best lap at the moment. It was a 1:38 dirty lap. It's because the first lap was dirty as well, because we got the tap from behind, didn't we? And obviously the last lap was dirty because the second to last corner we went off. So we actually haven't set a clean fast lap yet, which isn't good. And I don't think this will be a good enough lap time, because obviously we made a mistake. So by lap 5 I'm guessing that the rears will start to die. So yeah, this lap 4 coming up is actually really important here, that we set the fastest lap of the race. So here we go into the final corner, into first gear, using all of the curb on entry and exit to get a nice, and we do actually improve and we go 1:37.8. So, but it would still be nice to set an even faster lap time here. I think we need to be honest, for insurance. So here we go into the first corner, slowing the car right down, using the curb on entry, lingering over on the left hand side of the track till we swoop across to the right, braking down into second gear, use the curb on entry, use the curb on exit, and we're 6 tenths up at the moment, but we want more. Leave the car on the left hand side of the track, brake down into second gear, let the car come back towards the apex, which it doesn't enough. We'll have to do right hand side of the track to the left, using the curb into second gear, and then into third, brake back down to second, use the 2 wheels on the curb and exit, 2 wheels on the curb and exit as well, entry and exit, sorry, my mistake. Accelerating up to the top of the hill, all the way down the gears into first gear, turning in, letting the gearbox ride you around, squeeze the throttle, get back on as soon as possible without losing rear grip by spinning the rear wheels up, leave the car on the right hand side of the track, flat out through this left-hander, and then linger the car on the left-hand side of the track, down into first gear, then look, turn in to get the car nice and straight as early as possible, and then accelerate up to here, slight late brake, use the curb, trust me, it helps. Then into the final corner, right hand side of the track, cutting to the left, using the curb on entry, using the curb on exit, and it's going to be around a second better. It's a 1:36.9, and we can try and go for another fastest lap, but to be honest, I think these tyres will die during this lap, if I'm guessing. I mean, at the moment we're up slightly. You never know. You never know. Might pull something out the bag here. We'll find out after this. We haven't actually hit this fast right-hander here that good, and to be honest, that's probably the best we've hit it all race, and it keeps us up on the delta at the moment. The tyres, though, they are going to be going very, very soon. We're nearly 2/10 up at the moment, and we've hit this sector nice as well. Are we going to go up the hill nice? No, we go off track. And that now for lap times is game over. So now it is just get the car over the line, win the race, and then we're going to have to sit back and wait and see. Hopefully no one behind us pit and put on the soft tyre just to get a fastest lap at the end of this race. It would be nice just to tick Hakona off the list. It would be nice to tick Kyalami off the list, to be honest. That's what we're hoping. Into the last corner, use the curb. There it is. Get the rear end out, because we're not going for a fastest lap, are we? And across the line, let's see what it's saying. So we've got a 1:36.9. I can see a 1:38.8, which isn't bad. A 1:39.8 there as well. Anyone else? Anyone else want to go for it? Anyone else pit and put the soft tyres on? I don't think so. I don't think anyone else is getting near us, to be honest. I don't know why I doubted myself. So anyway, yeah, that's the end of the Kyalami. It's the Grand Slam series in the R class. We've done it in the Porsche's time at Kyalami. We completed it. We qualified first. We won the race, and we got the fastest lap time as well. So that is another race ticked off the list. Join me next time, and that will be part 11. I hope you're enjoying the series. Keep watching it with me. It'll be over soon, guys. Don't worry, and we'll be back starting from the back on mixed feature multiplayer races. But until then, I'll see you in the next one.